Alrighty, we are back in the basement today looking at my latest impulsive eBay purchase, and yes, it's sitting on here funny because of light bulb. This is an old Genie chain drive. I don't know if you can read it from there. Let me turn my light on maybe. There you go. This is a model 209. Basically a newer version of the GS200. I believe the only difference between these is the radio controls they would have used. The GS200 would have had analog radios, the AR30 receiver, and the AT35 remote. This one would have come with the Cryptar code card receivers, which is what I'm using here. I have 3 of these receivers and 3 of these remotes. This is the first time I've ever actually tried to use any of these, and this set actually does work, which I'm very happy about. So this receiver is the model AR79 remote. The label's faded, but this is an AT79. So this operator, like I said, I got it from eBay. It was listed as untested and for parts, but this thing does seem to work perfectly fine. So yeah, I got the green case, obviously, kind of like that. You know, if you think about it, that was kind of the competitor to this, because this, well, the listing said this was made in 1982. Now, I don't see anything up here. I don't remember if there was a serial number anywhere else on this. I'm not seeing anything, so I don't know, but the listing said, oh wait, maybe this is something. Well, I see an 82 on there, so 1982 could very well be right. So that's what we'll go with. So yeah, about the same age as this operator. You can see we have, so this one's got a fairly big sprocket. This has a planetary gear reduction inside of it. This is the limit switch. This lever just goes over, and then you can kind of see the 2 contacts in there that will touch. Now, I don't have chain dogs for this opener. And you do need to use the type of chain dogs that would have come with it, so I need to get some of those. And then this is your force control. It's the spring-loaded force, and the way this kind of works is the whole motor is mounted kind of loosely in here, and when the door hits something, this whole thing will twist. You can see those other bolts up there moving as well. The whole thing kind of twists, and then it hits the limit switch. Or it doesn't hit the limit switch, it just, there's other contacts back here, I think, that it hits, and that's where they'll stop it or reverse it. And then you, of course, have your 3 terminals right there. Now, this will line up, these bolts should line up with, like, the end, do I have one? Like that, the end of a Chamberlain rail. So I should be able to make this work on something. I just won't have any, chain dogs for it is the problem, but yeah, I'd be able to just put it up for a video at least. Like I said, 1/4 horsepower machine. This opener is mentioned in this catalog that I got with my track drive. We have, shows right there, GS209, and the GS209 SR was the same thing but with the sectional rail. I don't know what type of rail this one had on it. Who knows? But and you can see this would have included the Cryptar 2, which is what that is. And then let's see back here, GS209 says right there 1/4 horsepower. So and then real quick before I run this, show you the inside of this receiver. If I can get it open. There you go. So this is where the code card goes. And that's basically, you need to have a matching card in the receiver and in the remote for it to work. And yes, you can see it says on the remote, this opener, you have to hit the button twice. Once to open the door and twice to close the door. So anyway, why don't we go ahead and give this thing a run here. Using the, actually, let's use this radio set because I'm very happy that this works. So here we go. hit the limit switch here. We'll stop it. So you can hear it's not terribly loud. Now I think these machines are kind of slow, or at least it seems to be, but that also is a little bit of a bigger sprocket on there, so I can't say for sure. So we will run this down, and you'll see that I will have to push the button twice on the remote to close the door. So once, twice. And again, we'll hit the limit. And on this opener, the way the light works, it will stay on the entire time the machine is up, and it shuts off every time the motor stops running in the down direction. We'll run this one more time, and I will show you the force switch on this opener. So on the way down, on the way up, if you hit the force, it'll just stop the machine. The way down, it will reverse it, and the light does shut off for a second, because every time, it doesn't matter what makes the motor shut off, every time when it's running down and the motor shuts off, the light will turn off. So we'll run this down, and if I hit the force switch, you can see what it does there. I guess, why don't we'll run this 1020C, and we'll give you a little comparison between the two operators. See which one's quieter. I mean, it's hitting the frickin' stop bolt again. Run this down. If you ask me, I think they're about the same noise level. Yeah, so both very cool machines, both great quality machines. Anyway, that's about it for now. That is my new Genie Model 209. One more, it's kind of hard here. I'll take out this light bulb and kind of turn it over so you can kind of see a shot of what it looks like. There you go. So that is the Genie 209. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.